Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Lorraine 155mm 50. It's the Tier 7 French SPG, and we're located here on the north spawn of Serene Coast, and it's under the command of MAG MTP Cat 6. Yeah, I don't get it. Major MTP Cat 6? Well, I'm sure he'll explain it to us one day what his name actually means, but he's in the French Tier 7 and we're on the north spawn. So, battle has commenced. Now, it's built on a Lorraine chassis. It's got a 155mm howitzer, centrally mounted as you can see there. And, okay, he's off, he's moving. Okay, and he's moving off to his firing position. Looks like he's not going to go very far. He's decided to go into this corner nearby the M40, M43, and he's now aiming ahead. Now he's aiming ahead of where the nearest tank is looking. Now the furthest tank out is a T-3485, so he's looking as far ahead as the T-3485 can see, because obviously the T-3485 is going to spot the first enemy, hopefully, and then obviously we'll be able to shoot at him the moment the T-3485 sees him. Hopefully you'll see him. There's nobody turned up on the peninsula yet. There is a Thunderbolt and M3A3 EC2, the Super Jumbo, over on the west side of the map. But we haven't seen... Oh no, we've seen a T-32. He's come up behind the T-3485. And suddenly the T-3485 realises that. And he just gets hit by the enemy Arty and he's blown up. It looked like it set fire to the T-3485 and he blew up. So maybe he didn't have sixth sense to know that he'd been seen. But that T-32, the moment he was hit by us, and we did 393 hit points of damage, he also got hit by one of the other tanks. I think it was the Lurver, and so he picked up some stun assists. But that T-32's obviously gone around the corner, and he's now behind that rock. The Lurver's nearby, and it looks like the enemy Arty is still firing because the Lurver's just been stunned. M32, I think he's about to come around that corner. Excuse me. Yep, he is. Here he comes. And he gets a round in the face, and he's been tracked. I think the Lurver's moving forward to take a shot. We've been spotted by someone. It's a VK2801. He's behind us. Oh, he's coming straight for us. We're still loading. And, oh, he took a round there. And he rammed into us. I think it may have been the M40 who hit him. Oh, we've just been hit by the enemy, Lorraine. It's a Lorraine 15550, a GW Panther, and an M40, M43 on the enemy team. We've got the same number of answers, but we just fixed our tracks. We're down now to 23 hit points. We'll need to relocate because enemy Arty will be firing again at this position, hoping that we're at home. I would expect to see that position get hit any second. Okay, we're aiming for the T-32. We've got a new firing position. Fire around at the T-32. Get him in the rear. 219 hit points and we track him. He's pulled behind the rock again. There's now an Eagle 7 round there as well, and he's full health. But the T-32 is very badly damaged now. Of course, we're badly damaged as well. We've only got 23 hit points left. Next to nothing. The scores are even though, so we seem to be holding our own. That VK2801 came out of nowhere. He must have crept up through the village, got between the rocks, and into our enemy cap area without us even knowing he was there. And before we knew it, then obviously he was upon us. But the M40, M43 was quite alert to what was going on, and he turned and shotgunned the VK28 and took most of his hit points with one shot. Either that or it was the GW. It was so quick I didn't see who actually got the shot on the VK. We can't shoot at the Eagle 7, he's behind that rock. No, you're not going to get the shots in that way. We could take a shot at that Scorpion G off in the distance because we know generally where he is. We can see on the minimap where he was last seen. He might still be hiding in the bushes there. But we can't hit the T-32 or Eagle because they're hidden behind the rocks. We need our Lurver to move forward and try and shoot at the enemy. That will force the T-32 out and then we can hit him. Well, he's trying to get shots on the enemy Arty. They've been located at the back of the map. That was the GW Panther killed. The Lorraine's been found, the one that fired at us. And so's the Scorpion G. He did relocate, actually. We fired around him, but it hit the top of that cliff. They are moving down through the valley, trying to get away from our forces, who are rapidly approaching. Okay, neither of these two tanks have moved, and our own tanks are just sitting there doing nothing, waiting for them to move. I guess they're thinking that the T-32 and the Eagle 7 will have to retreat back to their own caps or get a reset. Well, Major MTP has decided that he's not going to sit around and wait. He's going to make a move, and he's going to move to a new firing position out on this little peninsula here so he can shoot at the T-32 and the Eagle 7 from a different angle. And this might work. Okay, now let's see. Can he hit the Eagle? Well, yes. No, he can't hit the Eagle. He's got a rock in the way, and the rock directly in front of him, actually. Yep, he's worked that out. He's going to have to reposition himself. Can he get a shot now? No, he still can't get a shot. That rock in front of you is the problem. Yep, you've got to reposition yourself. No, that's not going to work. Move yourself to one side. You only need to move about 5 meters. That's it. He's got it. That's it. Now you can shoot. Okay, now he's got a green line. All he needs to do is line up that Eagle 7. And unfortunately, the Eagle 7 moved closer to him, which meant that he couldn't shoot over the edge. And now, obviously, his own teammates are going after that Eagle 7. He's backed up a little, so he can shoot over the top, the edge of that peninsula. But he's still reloading. Eagle 7 has spotted him, but the enemy can't hit him from here. Fires around in. Oh, he stunned his own teammate. But he did stun the Eagle, and the Eagle gets hit by the M40. Unfortunately, he didn't line up the shot perfectly before he shot, and the shell went straight between the Eagle 7 and the Lurver. He's bang on target now, but if he fires now, he will stun both the KV-85 and the Lurver. But luckily the Eagle's been killed. There's only 2 enemy left. 3 enemy left, sorry. They've got a Scorpion G, an IKV-90 and an OI. You've got to watch out when crossing here because it is deep water either side of this shallow bit. There's the 90B and there's the Scorpion. We were seen though. They did see us. We came up over that rise. But the IKV's been killed. There's the Scorpion G. There's the OI. Okay, we can hit the OI easily. Going for it. Dialing in. Gone to battle assistant. Now we can shoot. And we get a direct hit. He was unspotted at the time, yet he's got a lot of stun and he's lost a lot of hit points. One more shot will finish him off, but we're still reloading. Oh, we just lost our KV-85 And our M40 just killed the OI. But we've still got to deal with that Scorpion. And I think he's gone behind that rock. The one just in front of us. Taking a bit of a risk doing this. He's getting closer. We'll make more certain he's actually firing over the top of the lurver. I wouldn't want the lurver to move in front of me, because if he did, we'd go right into the path of the shell. Now the P-43 turret, I think he's AFK back in our own cap, and that's not going to move the enemy, because all you're going to do is hit the rock every time, waste the shell. Ideally, we want the P-43 to go in there and flush that Scorpion G out. But the Scorpions... Oh, right, we've got a shot now. But unfortunately, we're not loaded. And we've just lost the lurver. But the GW Panther now knows where the Scorpion is. But if he pulls into that little alcove there, I'm not sure the GW can get a shot on him. I think he's gone into that little gap in between the rocks. And that may have been what the Lorraine was actually aiming for. We really need that P-43 turret right now. You see, if he hadn't fired at the rocks and he kept his round, when that Scorpion came to poke out and have a shot at the lurver, he would have been able to hit him immediately. Sometimes it's worth waiting until you have the enemy in sight. But he's going to have to go in, and hopefully the GW will be able to get around him the moment the Scorpion moves. We're going to go in and flush him out. He's moved. He's not where he was last seen. He has gone. The question is, where has he gone? Now, I don't think the Scorpion knows where our medium tank is, our P-43. There he is, there's the Scorpion. We went straight past him, so he knows where we are. And he's probably going to come up behind us. Yep, he's following us, he's chasing. But it looks like the GW blinded him. Okay, will he get a shotgun? Going around. There's the Scorpion. He's running away, which is surprising. Oh, line him up, line him up, line him up. Oh, yes! Oh, that was so close. When he ran into the OI, I thought, oh no, this is going to be predictable. He wasn't going to be able to maneuver in time to hit the Scorpion, but he did in time and managed to kill the Scorpion to win the game. Wow, let's have a look at the end of battle results. It's a third class tanker for the Lorraine 155 Mini 50 under Major MTP Cat 6. He managed to get a third class tanker, a rock solid. That was when the VK2801 rammed himself to death against his hull whilst he was moving slower than the VK. And of course, so that's a rock solid award. SPG speed must be less than 10 kilometers an hour. Speed in the enemy tank must be exceed the speed of the SPG, and the player must not destroy any allied vehicles. And he also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 7 in total. And the win rate for that battle was 1539. It was a very lucky shotgun, I must admit, because when he went past that Scorpion, I thought he would chase after him and kill him that way, but the Scorpion is not very easy to maneuver, and so once he got stunned by the GW Panther, he was very reluctant to chase after the Lorraine, and of course once he retreated, It just made it a lot easier for the Lorraine to get at him. But I'm very surprised at the way that Scorpion did react, because I would have chased after the Lorraine and tried to kill him that way. Loaded an HE round to take him out. But there we go, it worked. So congratulations to the Lorraine 15550. And let's have a look at the team score. Well, we can see on damage, it was actually the M40, M43 managed to do the best. He got 2,939 hit points of damage during that game. The Lorraine managed to get 1,131, with the GW Panther getting 1,481. When it came to kills, it was the M4A3 EC2 got the most on his team, 5 kills. The Scorpion G got 5 kills on the enemy team. Then came the M40, M43 with 3 kills, and the Lorraine managed to follow up with 2 kills. When it came to base XP, it was the M40, M43, again 977. Then the M4A3 EC2 Super Jumbo got 963, and the GW Panther got 779. The Lorraine picked up 667 experience points. If we look at detail report, we can see he fired 10 rounds. He got 5 direct hits, 5 penetration, 3 splash. Damage of 1,131 hit points, of which 825 were at more than 300 meters. He did receive a hit. It was a penetration. That was from the VK, I think, or was it the... No, it was from the Lorraine. And, beg your pardon. And the Lorraine got him for quite a few hit points as well. He also was damaged 5 of the enemy, killed 2 of them, and did damage assistance of 47 hit points and stun assistance of 471 hit points off 5 stuns. On a premium account, he earned 29,661 credits, got 4,449 credits for reward for completing the mission, and that brought up a total of 34,110. After repair, ammunition resupply and consumables, he had 17,468 credits left over. He received 1,000 XP times 2 for the first victory, 150 for completing the mission, took away 2,151 altogether. So a very exciting battle towards the end. Almost a panic stations when that VK2801 turned up in their cap area, which is a terrible thing to happen at the start of a battle. You think, oh my god, I'm no longer safe, because if they let the enemy light tanks through to kill the Arty, what are we going to do now? But it all worked out okay in the end. So if you like this replay, please give it a like, and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.